Arati Jerath, Mr. Rajagopalan are both the two journalistic observers on this debate, not observers, participants, sorry. I'm the only observer. Randeep Singh Surjewala of the Congress party. Congress losing no time today. First opportunity, full press conference, have gone for the jugular as far as the Aam Aadmi party is concerned. Clearly, Congress wants to come back to the debate. Siddharth Nath Singh, welcome. Taking a break from fighting Mamta Banerjee in West Bengal tonight on the Delhi debate. Siddharth, welcome. My first question is to Ashutosh, and I hope Ashutosh answers this question like the old Ashutosh. The Ashutosh I know, the one who would not get perturbed when he would either ask or be asked a tough question. And the Ashutosh who has been honest in his time as a journalist. Ashutosh, my simple question to you is, forget Kiran Bedi cheating anyone by being the voice of the BJP within India against corruption. If there is someone who has cheated someone, that someone is Arvind Kejriwal. Because Arvind Kejriwal never questioned it when he was in India against corruption. The Mohan Bhagwat said the RSS supports India against corruption. Arvind Kejriwal happily took that support with both his hands. As long as it was politically convenient to him, Arvind Kejriwal went with the pro-BJP lobbies within India against corruption. How can a man with such a background now claim to be the person taking on the BJP? Who will believe you anymore, Ashutosh, when you make that claim, after what your own leaders have said?
I'm a little worried today for the simple reason because Arnab, the Arnab I used to know, and I know Arnab for the last 20 years and I know him pretty well. But the news, his channel has been saying explosive, sensational, biggest, setting the trend, stunning the claim, as if Kiran Bedi being soft on BJP is a new disclosure.
Did Arvind Kejriwal ever say so?
That this is, let me finish. I'm coming to you. This is the oldest news. Whole world knew. Every journalist in Delhi knew that Kiran Bedi was.
Forget every journalist. Did Arvind Kejriwal know?
I'm having a.
Did Arvind Kejriwal know?
Listen.
No, 1 second. Did Arvind Kejriwal know? Forget the journalists. You knew you were a journalist. Did Arvind Kejriwal know? Did Arvind Kejriwal know, Ashutosh?
Let me first complete.
Did Arvind Kejriwal know?
Let me complete.
If there was a BJP plan with an IAC, did Arvind Kejriwal know?
Let me complete. Arnab, let me complete. I am little worried for the simple reason because what is happening to journalism in this country?
No, I'm not. I don't know. You don't need to be worried about journalism. I'm worried about Arvind Kejriwal. Did Arvind Kejriwal know?
Let me read. Let me read.
Your leaders. First of all, Ashutosh, just 1 second. Just 1 minute. Let me make a point to you. 1 second, just a minute. I want to put the statement in perspective. No, 1 second. 1 second. You are saying it's an old story. I understood. You will now prove out some paper saying it's an old story. I'm asking you tonight. 1 second, please. Yesterday, you realize how serious this is, Ashutosh. Yesterday, two leaders of the Aam Aadmi party, not one, admitted that your chief, among other leaders, were part of a social movement that had strong BJP undercurrents. 1 minute. B, yesterday the Aam Aadmi party leaders admitted that Arvind Kejriwal was aware of the pro-BJP bias of leaders of the Anna movement and decided to go along with it. Yesterday, the Aam Aadmi party admitted that one of the biggest social movements of our time, in which Arvind Kejriwal played an important part, was a pro-BJP movement. Yesterday, I will use the words of Ashish Khaitan from Newshour yesterday. He said, Miss Bedi used to dissuade Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. 1 minute. Sir, please, Ashutosh, let me complete. Won't you let me complete the question? She said Miss Kiran Bedi used to dissuade Arvind Kejriwal from making statements against the BJP for bringing out the corruption of the BJP in the open. All that everyone wants to know today is, why was Arvind Kejriwal agreeing to go along with the pro-BJP agenda of Kiran Bedi? Why?
Can I speak after a long monologue of Mr. Arnab Goswami?
It's a straightforward question.
I'm having a PTI copy of 2000. Let me answer. I'm holding a PTI copy of August 25, 2012,
Right.
where it has quoted the Kiran Bedi's tweet I fully support Arvind's call for Jantar Mantar rally, while I feel we need to focus on party in power, and I respect his and others' view. He has also said, I had informed the team my personal perspective that we ought to focus on the ruling party as the
one second,
one minute.
Now let me quote to you. Let me quote to you. Let me also quote.
Let me complete, Baba.
Let me quote. Why are you getting perturbed, Ashutosh? Let me quote. Let me quote. Let me quote. I'm going to quote you Arvind Kejriwal. Let me quote Arvind Kejriwal. Ashutosh, let me quote Arvind Kejriwal. जरा मुझे सुन लीजिए 2 मिनट. मैं सिर्फ अरविंद केजरीवाल. प्लीज आशुतोष. प्लीज आशुतोष, आप मेरी बात सुन लीजिए. मैं अरविंद केजरीवाल को कोट कर रहा हूं. आप क्यों घबरा रहे हैं?
चलो मैं सुनना.
जरा मेरी बात सुनिए. On the 14th of October 2012. On the 14th of October 2012. आशुतोष जी जरा सुनिए प्लीज. अक्टूबर के 14 तारीख 2012 में अरविंद केजरीवाल ने कहा, इसके बाद मैं डिबेट के लिए खोल दूंगा प्लीज. रणदीप सुरजेवाला वांट्स टू कम टू द डिबेट. देयर आर अदर पार्टिसिपेंट्स. इसके बाद खोल देंगे डिबेट के लिए. सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह विल वांट टू कम टू द डिबेट. लोगों ने क्या समझा और क्या सच में हुआ? 1 सेकंड. नहीं, लोगों ने समझा अरविंद केजरीवाल इज नॉन पॉलिटिकल, किरण बेदी इज नॉन पॉलिटिकल, अन्ना हजारे इज नॉन पॉलिटिकल. Today, Aam Aadmi Party leaders are coming out and saying, no, we were not non-political. Anna Hazare was always pro-BJP. Now, I know you're picking out your book. I have also read your book. And Kiran Bedi was pro-BJP. But you know what you're saying is Arvind was not pro-BJP. He just went along. Now, Arvind Kejriwal on October 14, 2012, Randeep Surjewala said, quote, we have been accused of being BJP's B team. We have been accused of being BJP's B team. It is the BJP and Congress who have become our B team. We can never be the BJP's B team. But if there was a written understanding or an unwritten understanding within Anna team not to go against the BJP on issues of corruption, Arvind Kejriwal was quiet on it. Why would the people of Delhi today believe that Arvind Kejriwal actually wants to take on the BJP? He wants to take on the BJP when it's convenient for him.
Arnab, can I?
Not as a matter of principle.
Can I? No.
There's no principle. There is only ambition. Ambition,
Arnab,
not principle.
Arnab, let me tell you.
We said we'll open the debate.
Wrong. Let me tell you, absolutely wrong. And today, in the last 20 years of my friendship, I must tell you, the Arnab, somewhere down
it's all right.
Line,
no, don't get personal, Ashutosh.
Seen somewhere.
Ashutosh, don't get personal. Forget, leave personal parts out of it. Get into the debate.
This is not fair. This is not fair.
Yeah, but let's debate. Let's not get personal with each other, Ashutosh.
No. Let me complete. There are the two aspects.
Just because you joined politics and I remained a journalist does not mean you hold a grouse against me.
No. Arnab, let me complete. There are
you joined politics. That doesn't mean that you make personal comments
on BJP. And the other aspect is, was Arvind Kejriwal persuaded by and Arvind Kejriwal followed his line? These are the two different things. Kiran was stopped, the whole world knew. This is no disclosure. Why are you calling it explosive? Arvind never succumbed to Kiran Bedi's persuasion. Never, ever.
Well,
you can't cite a single example.
Well, did you expel Kiran Bedi from the movement? When a person says don't go...
So you're wrong.
What? Siddharth is taking you on. Siddharth is taking you on.
You're wrong for that simple reason.
Siddharth and Randeep Surjewala both are taking you on now, please.
Arnab,
Siddharth and he are both taking you on. 1 second.
I have few simple points. Arnab, since the Aam Aadmi Party leadership has created an aspersion on the India Against Corruption movement, which was their own movement, and from there the various leaders have come into the fold in the public domain. Now let me ask Mr. Ashutosh ji, if everybody, you say that it was not Times Now who had done a breaking story, it was not the Times Newshour which break the story, and it's become a debating point. Let me for a minute take it. And you say that everybody knew about it. Now I must say that the journalist Ashutosh also knew about it. But journalist Ashutosh never tried to expose that IAC had a BJP mole. You should have exposed that BJP mole. And you went ahead in joining a political party which had a BJP mole. Which had a BJP mole. You had a BJP mole, and then from there, your own party, where you are a member, you recommended that Kiran Bedi, a BJP mole, can be the chief minister candidate. Now, here, it's a whole lot of a complex.
Who said BJP is more?
story which has been thrown by Aam Aadmi leadership, because at the end of the day, unfortunately, Ashutosh ji, you don't have a relevant issue in the Delhi elections. So now you're throwing up, and that is
Come on, Siddharth.
is going to
BJP do not have a relevant issue. That is why you are trying to rake up this issue.
No, 1 second. Ashutosh,
No,
Ashutosh, to give you an example.
Please answer.
Ashutosh,
Ashutosh, from your own answers, I've raised
Arti, before I go to before I come to you, I want to say something.
Yeah.
Before I go to you, I want to say something to Ashutosh. 1 second.
Ashutosh.
1 second. Ashutosh. Bhishma Pitama did not support Duryodhan. He kept quiet. Don't laugh. Is Arvind the Bhishma Pitama?
Arnab Goswami.
Arvind Kejriwal did not. Arvind Kejriwal did not support the RSS. He kept quiet.
You are not letting me speak.
No, don't get worked up now, please,
This is not
Ashutosh.
fair. No, you are not letting me speak.
I'm letting you speak. I'm making my point vis-a-vis yours.
You to believe that. No. You, because you are not letting me speak. You want the whole world to believe that Arvind Kejriwal, he succumbed to the pressures of Kiran Bedi.
Obviously he did.
You are unnecessarily trying to manipulate facts.
No,
that is why today I am worried that what happened to the editor of.
Don't worry about the editor. The editor is an editor. He's not into politics.
Continuing with a monologue.
No. Arnab, you are being mischievous. You are manipulating facts.
That's very wrong, Ashutosh.
Manipulating facts.
Ashutosh, that's very wrong of you to say that.
You give me one example. You give me one example when we had the community.
Outshout everybody, others can also speak so loudly. Ashutosh, with due regard,
Ashutosh, Randeep Surjewala wants to say something to you.
Mr. Arnab Goswami has raised.
No, Randeep Surjewala, but Arnab Goswami, you are being wrong.
Hearing you patiently.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are being wrong.
Well,
you are trying to manipulate facts which is not true.
Have the patience.
Give me one example.
Ashutosh.
Give me one example.
Arnab, the truth is that political opportunism.
No. What is the example that you want? 1 second.
One example.
What he wants one example. Randeep, 1 minute. Randeep, 1 second. Randeep Surjewala, 1 second. Ashutosh says, 1 minute, Ashutosh, I didn't hear you. Ashutosh says he's taking me on there. He says I am mischievous. He says I am manipulative. He says my journalism is compromised. So I will ask you, Ashutosh, please tell me, first of all, you tell me, what are you saying? What are you saying? I'll answer you. What was your question?
Arnab, you tell me, you give me one example when Arvind Kejriwal succumbed to the Kiran Bedi's pressure under India Against Corruption. Give me one example.
Okay, you are willing to listen?
Give me one example.
Are you willing to listen?
No, you give me one example.
Are you willing to listen?
Succumb to the Kiran Bedi.
Are you not one? I'll give you several.
Give me one example.
I'll give you several. Before I give you the example, I will give you a quote. Ashutosh, please.
Yeah.
Before you asked a question now, when you were an anchor, you used to ask a question and then get the answer or not? Now you switch roles. I think you're missing journalism. I think you're missing anchoring. That's why you're asking so many questions today. Ashutosh, my question to you is, I'll give you an example. It's all right, Ashutosh. My question is all right, Ashutosh. It's all in good humor. Come on. Come on, Ashutosh. You're in journalism. You're in politics. I'm in journalism. But we don't need to get so antagonistic about it. My question here is simple. You say no. Ashutosh, now have the patience to listen, my friend. Listen to me.
Yeah. Tell me.
Thank you. On the 10th of October 2011, check the dates, Google search it. Digvijay Singh says, Anna Hazare to mukhata hai. He's a mask for all anti-Congress parties. What did Arvind Kejriwal say?
So Digvijay Singh has
listen to me. Arvind Kejriwal said, these are wild allegations. These are baseless allegations. There is no truth in them. We have never got anything to do with a political party. This was the time, Ashutosh, when as per anecdotal evidence coming out now, this was the time when Kiran Bedi was telling Anna Hazare, don't go against the BJP. At this point of time, the India Against Corruption, if it was so principled, would have expelled Kiran Bedi from the movement, saying, you have political inclinations, you are not neutral. But they did not do that. They threw out Agnivesh. They threw out Agnivesh for speaking against to Kapil Sibal against Anna Hazare. Why were the rules of the game different for Kiran Bedi? And this was also, please now let me continue. The India Against Corruption did not expel Kiran Bedi from the movement despite her political inclinations, but decided to expel founding member Mufti Shamoon Qazi for taking a video recording of the meetings proceedings of its home. Now, it doesn't add up to me that a founding member is thrown out for taking video clippings, but a person who is batting for the BJP inside India Against Corruption is pardoned. Everybody goes along with him, and now you want us to believe that Arvind Kejriwal is genuinely an anti-BJP voice? Anna Hazare said on 9th June 2011. Anna Hazare said on 9th June 2011. 9th June 2011 he said. Mr. Ashutosh, you want me to give you more examples? He said, in my entire life I have never had any relations with the RSS, the BJP, the Congress, the Shiv Sena or any political party.
And
if Arvind Kejriwal knew, if Arvind Kejriwal knew Anna was lying, Arvind Kejriwal should have walked out then. He should have walked out.
Let me tell you also, I'm not saying you are compromised, but you are losing your editor quality.
That's all. Ashutosh, you wanted examples, I gave you 4.
Let me tell you. No, let me answer. Because the perspective which you are giving is perspective lacks historical sense.
It
lacks
qualities of
sense of history.
Goswami,
if you go to the freedom movement, if you go to the movement, there were the left movement, there were the right movement, there were the socialists, there were Sardar Patel, there were Madan Mohan Malviya.
You tell me, Ashutosh.
You wanted to tell me.
Ashutosh, you tell me.
Should have expelled Madan Mohan Malviya.
You tell me.
Expelled other people.
No.
In the JP movement.
But you did Arvind Kejriwal and Anna Hazare say they are non-political?
That JP should have expelled Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Why did you not take action against Kiran Bedi then?
Arnab, unfortunately, you lack sense of history.
What history? This is as contemporary history as anything. Though I am talking about the year 2012. I am talking about 2012, not 2012, not 1912. I am talking about now.
Arnab, you know, the mass movement will have all kinds,
and you go along with it.
It is the leadership and the ideology.
Okay, now Ashutosh, now you've had the maximum say. Can others come in now to rebut you?
No, I'm not saying.
In the spirit of a democratic debate, Rajagopal is coming in. Yes, Rajagopal. But before Rajagopalan, I'll allow Mr. Randeep Surjewala to come in. Randeep Surjewala first.
Thank you, Arnab. We've patiently heard Ashutosh ji. But let me begin by saying that neither lessons of history nor questioning editorial integrity of journalists will save us from or save any party from the absolute truth today, and that is what was disclosed on Times. Now it is like this. There are 3 unequivocal facts on display today. Number 1, Mr. Kumar Vishwas, Ashish Khetan, and today on your news channel Ashutosh ji himself admitted that India Against Corruption, Miss Kiran Bedi, General V.K. Singh were supporters of Bharatiya Janata Party, wanted issues against BJP of whether of Karnataka or of other states including Madhya Pradesh not raised in presence of Mr. Kejriwal and others. Number 2, none less than Mr. Shanti Bhushan yesterday said that Miss Kiran Bedi always had a BJP mindset. Mr. Shanti Bhushan also said, who's the patriarch of Aam Aadmi Party, that Mr. Kejriwal himself had leaning towards BJP, and that is why he was seeking support of Baba Ramdev and others. It is only later that when he decided to form a political party that he changed his mind. And Arnab, you would recollect, and the whole nation saw, when you put all these inconvenient questions and tweets to Miss Bedi herself, she, like Mr. Modi, took out her mic and we all saw her walk out. The truth is this: political lust for power and opportunism of these 2 leaders who are now fighting for Chief Minister's chair is out in the open. Pursuant to the revelations made on Newshour, India Against Corruption was actually individuals against Congress and has now become individual aspiration for chief ministership, whatever may be the cost, these are pertinent answers that both Ms. Bedi as also Kejriwalji's party, including our dear friend Ashutosh, must answer, because both the parties stand
Ashutosh,
exposed. It was sheer anti-Congressism.
You know, Ashutosh, you know the truth.
And RSS elements.
No, you know, you know, Ashutosh, you know the truth. And I want the truth to come out. 1 second. Now we are putting 2 and 2 together. Arti and Rajagopalan can come in. You see, on one day, same day, October 10th, 2011, Ashutosh, you were then the managing editor of IBN 7 channel. Let me please speak. You know what happened as well as I do. You know as well as I do what was going on. You know what was happening on October 10, 2011? There were 2 quotes. First quote was from Mohan Bhagwat. Mohan Bhagwat's quote was the following. Mohan Bhagwat ji ne kaha, राष्ट्रीय स्वयं सेवक संघ के जो workers हैं, they will always stand by the side of any person who is fighting against corruption. We are supporting it, he said. Mohan Bhagwat gave his full support to the movement, to the India Against Corruption movement. No,
there was a letter.
I am quoting you. I am quoting Mohan Bhagwat. I am quoting Mohan Bhagwat.
I am also quoting you.
I am quoting Mohan Bhagwat. Ashutosh, why are you getting perturbed?
I heard enough of you. Let me also quote you. Let me quote you.
Did Mohan Bhagwat support the India Against Corruption movement?
Arnab, I have a slight question with Randeep
Arnab, I think you are going little overboard. I remember at that point of time, your channel was also supporting India Against Corruption movement.
We were supporting the fight against corruption. We are not media partners of anyone, including yours.
One party is in MA in corruption, the other is a PhD in corruption. So there is no gain in regime change, system change. It's the final solution.
You tell me.
He did not make a difference between the BJP
Kiran
Bedi.
Kiran Bedi.
If Congress has done MA in corruption, the BJP has done PhD in corruption.
Ashutosh.
So don't try to mislead
Ashutosh, when I connect the dots, don't accuse me of misleading. I will speak up as I want to. On the same day, October 10, 2011, if Ashutosh has the patience to listen, I want to tell him something. On the same day that RSS openly declared support for India Against Corruption. 1 second. I want to know, did Arvind Kejriwal come and say we don't want the support of the RSS? 1 second. Did Arvind Kejriwal say I don't want RSS support?
Arnab, for you this can be a news.
Why Kejriwal accepted RSS support?
News. Not for me. No.
Did Arvind Kejriwal welcome the support of the RSS or go against it? Did Arvind Kejriwal refuse the support of the RSS?
The whole world knew about it. The whole world knew about this.
No, 1 second. Today you... Ashutosh.
Congress has done MA in corruption. BJP has done PhD in
Ashutosh, you listen.
Where were you?
Ashutosh, listen to me. Listen to me 1 minute. Don't make it personal. I'm repeatedly telling you.
No. Where were you?
Repeatedly. Personal attacks are like water off a duck's back as far as I'm concerned.
Airport to receive Anna Hazare. 5 ministers of UP went to Anna Hazare.
I want to remind
he must answer.
I want to know, where were you?
5 ministers.
Arnab Goswami.
5 ministers went to the airport to receive Anna Hazare. Arvind Kejriwal.
Have you heard of this?
Video which now reflects that they were paying
Did you hear this?
For bringing.
Have you ever heard Anna Hazare saying this? That Congress has done MA in corruption.
Why did you take a support of a corrupt party?
Have you heard this? No. Have you heard this?
Where did Kejriwal take RSS support then?
That is not
have you heard this? Anna Hazare, the tallest leader of the movement.
5 ministers went to airport to receive Anna Hazare and Arvind Kejriwal.
And why did
Congress at that time?
Why did Congress give a support to Aam Aadmi Party when they knew that is the B team of
You have not heard it. Because you have become very selective with facts.
I'll tell you one more fact.
You have become very selective with facts.
I'll tell you one more fact.
The whole world that this was
I will tell you one more fact.
No.
I'll tell you one more fact and now I'll start quoting from your book.
Fight between Kejriwal and Kiran Bedi.
Did you hear this fact?
Politics here. There is no media fight here.
First of all, everyone just calm down. Everyone just calm down for a minute. 1 second. Can you just calm down? We are having a debate here. We are not going to war with each other. Please, for 1 minute.
Why 5 ministers went to airport to receive Kejriwal? Has he become congressman at that time? He is accusing BJP. Why should Kejriwal accept red carpet from UPA government? He went and part of the Lokpal committee. Why did he accept that? He should have resigned.
Can I come
Why
in?
did the Congress give us support if the Aam Aadmi Party was
If
the B team of BJP?
If
And they had
Kiran
a
Bedi
vote.
was pro-BJP,
The Congress and
Arati Jerath, Arati Jerath.
to make her the chief minister
Rather
of
than
an
raising the question to the
government
BJP.
in
Sorry, I can't
2013.
see anybody.
Arati Jerath, please, one at a time.
BJP, why
Arati
did
Jerath.
Arvind Kejriwal offer her the chief minister's chip? Yeah, if Kiran Bedi was pro-BJP, soft on the BJP, why did Arvind Kejriwal offer to make her the CM candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party in the 2013 election? Didn't he think that she would,
Agreed.
that she was too
Can I
soft
answer
on
the
the
question
BJP?
without
Wouldn't that have
being
been bringing
interrupted?
the BJP into government
I-
through the back door? Why, Ashutosh, you have to answer
Arti-
that. Why did you
Arti-
offer her the CM's post?
Can I? Will you hear me
Ashutosh
patiently
ji,
without being
pointers.
interrupted?
There are a number of pointers which have been raised. Please answer point by point.
What is going?
I'm answering what Arati Jerath has just asked. Arati has asked when Arvind Kejriwal knew the Kiran Bedi's inclination, why he offered her the chief ministership. Now you have to hear me patiently. Mahatma, the freedom movement, there were rightists, there were leftists.
Oh God!
And everybody everybody's ideas has been represented.
We are
You
not
mean to
here
say
to have
that
lesser
freedom
No,
movement-
no history is needed here. No history. You talk about official politics.
So why are you trying to
you are lying now.
Why
From
are you
journalism,
trying
you
to
have become a
make
historian.
Why are
You
you
don't want
trying
to
to
listen to
paint
me, I
her
can't
with
help it.
BJP credentials
Sorry.
now?
Ashutosh ji,
you have to
Why are you using it as a
have
thing
your own
now? If
campaign.
everybody, if it
Please go back
happens,
to
it
your drawing
happens.
book.
No, no. The
back to
simple
your
simple
drawing
answer
board.
to Ashutosh. May I please? May I please? Gentlemen, 1 minute. Ashutosh.
No, why
Ashutosh,
are
1
you
minute.
targeting
No,
Kiran Bedi now?
1 minute. There are two kinds of journalists. There are journalists who
Are you
accept
scared
everything
of
in a
her?
blind way, and there are journalists who will
Is Aam
connect the
Aadmi Party
dots.
scared
Who's
of
shouting
Kiran
with you?
Bedi?
1 second. That's not shouting. The point is being made by Arati
Who is
Jerath.
shouting?
It's all right. Ashutosh, go on the
I
content,
was
not the
answering
form. 1 second, please.
Yeah, I'm asking.
She's asking, not shouting.
I'm asking. Are you getting
I'm
spooked
replying.
by Kiran Bedi? Is that why
Your
you're raising
dear
these things
friend
now?
Arnab Goswami is not letting me reply. I'm
If we
replying.
measure-
Your friend Arnab Goswami is not letting me reply.
On the 31st of October 2011, another fact for you, Mr.
You also
Ashutosh.
know
Reply.
that
You
the
give us
party
lessons in
is
history.
governed and led by the ideology and
You
the
give us
constitution, not
lessons
by
in
the...
history. You don't reply.
You must answer. Don't go to history.
I'm replying.
Ashutosh.
I'm replying you.
As a journalist,
I'm replying you.
Ashutosh,
You give us
no,
lessons in
Arti,
history. We don't
please
want
have
lessons
patience.
in history.
Please have patience.
Now here's a question,
No,
please.
no,
Gentlemen,
Arti
one
Jerath,
second.
I
Gentlemen,
think-
1
I
second.
think-
Now
I
Randeep
think-
will come in
You have
after
your
Ashutosh.
patience.
1 second. My next question, 9:36 p.m. On this Newshour debate, my question is to you, dear viewers. On the Newshour news break, which seems to indicate Arvind Kejriwal knew that Kiran Bedi was pro-BJP and Anna Hazare was pro-BJP enough to allow her to ensure India against corruption when soft against the BJP. Arvind Kejriwal keeps quiet. Mr. Ashutosh tells me, Arnab, you don't know history. My response to Mr.
Arnab Goswami, you
Ashutosh
are
is,
wrong.
Mr. Ashutosh.
Arnab Goswami, you are wrong.
Ashutosh, please.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, you are wrong.
Mr. Ashutosh,
You are
please.
wrong.
I'll tell you something.
I have to tell you. I have to tell you you are wrong. No, you have to tell you you are wrong.
Kejriwal accepted
You are
RSS
manipulating
support.
facts. You are manipulating
Kejriwal
facts, Arnab
supported
Goswami.
BJP leaders.
You are manipulating facts. You don't want to listen. You are manipulating facts.
You don't let me speak.
You are manipulating
He's
facts. I
very
want to tell you.
repetitive, Arnab. Ashutosh keeps repeating himself, the same words.
You don't want to listen. And you're just judging, jumping to the conclusion.
Viewers can decide whether I don't want to listen or you don't want to listen, Ashutosh.
Where Arvind Kejriwal is second to the Kiran Bedi. Give me one example.
Okay, I'll give you one example. Please
You have not
listen
given me a
then.
single example.
Oh, listen then, please. I'll give you one example. You want the
Yeah, just
example?
give
I'll
me
give
an
you one
anecdote.
more example. And
Just
by the
give
way,
me an
viewers, please note tonight how many
example
times
is
Ashutosh
Arvind
tells me,
Kejriwal made
give
Kiran
me
Bedi
one
chief
example,
minister.
and I give him one example.
Itself is an example.
I'll give one more example to Ashutosh, please. Ashutosh, please.
Is
You
that
have not given
Kejriwal
one
made
example.
Bedi as a chief minister.
Simple question to Ashutosh. Very simple question. Ashutosh, please listen. Just very simple question. Please relax. Take a deep breath, Ashutosh. Listen to the question. Is it true, Ashutosh, that
Yeah.
on 31st October 2011...
You also don't get hyperventilated.
I am neither hyper
I hope
nor
you're also not
ventilated
getting
nor
hyperventilated.
hyperventilated.
No hyper,
Ashutosh.
no hyper here, no hyper
The
here.
question is very simple.
Kejriwal accepted RSS support.
One second.
Don't be hypersensitive also.
It's all right. Ashutosh, listen to me.
Ashutosh, you must answer also. I
Mr.
say.
Rajagopalan, let me put one question to Ashutosh, and that Surjewala can reply. Mr. Surjewala can reply also after that.
Spirit sometimes.
All right,
sometimes
Ashutosh.
editor of your stature also commit mistakes.
Ashutosh, please listen, please. It's all right. Thank you for the compliment. I don't accept compliments from any politician, including newly inducted politicians.
I'm not a
31st
politician,
October
I'm not a
2011.
politician, sorry.
31st October 2011 is the date which goes down in the annals of Indian political history for a very important reason, one which everyone, especially someone who writes a book on the movement, should have known. Because on that date, a man called Mohan Bhagwat openly, there's nothing squeamish, openly came out, openly supported Anna Hazare's movement and said the following, please let me complete. He said, yes, RSS is totally supporting the Anna movement. What is the problem, Mohan Bhagwat said. Don't you know what RSS is? What is the problem? We are openly supporting the whole India against corruption movement. This is exactly the time when 2 days before that, Kiran Bedi says, Anna does not have any political inclination at all. Our entire movement is apolitical. Kiran Bedi says entire movement is apolitical. Arvind Kejriwal knows that Kiran Bedi is pushing a BJP agenda inside Team Anna as disclosed by Aam Aadmi Party leaders, Kumar Vishwas and Ashish Khaitan, and one day later, let me complete, Mohan Bhagwat openly comes out in support of the whole movement. Randeep Surjewala and anyone, Arati Jerath, was there ever a moment in all of this when Arvind Kejriwal said, this is unacceptable, either we are truly apolitical or I'll walk out?
He never rejected it.
He never rejected
Arvind accepted Kejriwal's support.
He accepted it with both hands.
RSS support. Kejriwal accepted RSS support.
Let me tell you, Arnab Goswami,
I'm sorry,
if you had been editor, by now you would have rubbished JP movement.
Volume and say that
Kejriwal accepted RSS support.
Johnson was merged into Janata
The
Party.
truth of the matter is
What are you
very,
trying to
very
tell us?
simple. Both Arvind
You mean to
Kejriwal
say that the
and
Janata
Ms.
merged
Kiran
into Janata Party,
Bedi were
the Janata Party
repeatedly
also
saying that
became
they are
a
apolitical, they are
Goswami, what are you
anti-politics,
saying?
they will not join
What are you
politics,
saying?
while in their heart of hearts, they knew the truth, and the truth was that both of them were pro-Bharatiya Janata Party, both of
Ranjit,
them were being
Mr.
supported by
Surjewala,
RSS, both
how
of them were
convincing you were
advocates of Bharatiya
speaking.
Janata Party,
Why did
and
you
both of
support
them
Aam Aadmi
were
Party?
suffering from
If-
serious anti-Congressism.
Surjewala,
And
why
this
did
is a
you
fact
support
that
Aam
never
Aadmi
disclosed
Party?
Because their
The
public
question
stance
is, why did you
was-
support Aam
the
Aadmi
public
Party
stance was
to form
we
a
are
government?
apolitical,
If
we
you
are
knew that
against
they are
political
BJP
away, to
parties,
keep BJP
we
away.
will never join politics.
To keep
and
BJP
both of
away.
them had gone back on
Mr.
their own
Surjewala,
words. When
you
both
do
of them, one after
TV,
the other,
you do
came
Commonwealth,
back
you
into
do
active
Colgate,
politics.
you do Damatji,
Congress also
you do
supported
all the
Arvind
corruption,
Kejriwal.
and then you want to come
supported
and
the
support a
government.
party
Well, you cannot
in which
hide behind
you feel that
when
they
you
were the
did
B
not
team of
find a
BJP.
leader, when you realized that Mr. Modi was failing, you brought in Kiran Bedi, somebody who throws her mic on national television and
Mr.
goes away.
Surjewala, we
When
all
asked
have the
inconvenient
side
questions,
where
they also
Mr.
keep
Rahul
taking
Gandhi
high
is
moral
standing
ground
in
when
Delhi,
a Times
Ramlila
Now
ground and
reporter
Sheila
went
District
and questioned
screaming,
her
please
on
come
the
back.
principal
Abhi Rahul Baba ko
allegations
bolna
that
hai.
were
Aap
on
jao
prime
mat.
time
We still
yesterday
remember
by
that side.
Kumar Vishwas. Then
So
what is her
let's
answer?
let's
The simple
not
thing
turn the
Arnab
table.
Goswami is
Mr. Rahul,
And why
Mr.
should Sheila Dixit say that they will
you
accept
supported
Aam
Aam
Aadmi
Aadmi
support
Party despite
to form the
knowing
government, to keep
they were
BJP
the
away.
team of
And answer
BJP.
this.
You remember
Why
how
were they
Rahul
hiding
Gandhi
behind
could not
the
speak
clock
and
of
Sheila
being
Dixit was
apolitical,
screaming.
while
So all
both
these
were
things are known to you.
pro-BJP
You
and
do
were suffering
remember
from
that there was a 3G,
anti-Congressism.
2G, there
That
was
is
a
the plain and
Damatji,
simple
there was a
answer
Commonwealth
that
game,
both
there
Siddharth
was
Nath Singh
a
and also
Colgate.
Ashutosh
You know
must
everything,
answer
and
on
then
your
you are
television
pretending
today.
as if there was no corruption. I'm so sorry, Mr. Surjewala.
Well, Siddharth, you cannot
people have
hide behind
absolutely lost
the
your plot.
truth
You have
is
fallen in a trap of Aam Aadmi
Kiran
Party
Bedi was
by
being
raising
used
questions today.
And further to Ashutosh today, I also want to say.
And you support it.
And further to Ashutosh today, I also want to say.
That's a classic
Arti,
example
one
you're
second.
giving
Further
today.
to Ashutosh, I also want to say.
Surjewala,
Because Ashutosh, the politician,
Surjewala,
forgets.
you and Aam Aadmi Party,
One second, Siddharth.
today in one go,
Siddharth.
both have lost the entire
Siddharth.
court of Delhi
First you
election.
control your guest, Arnab.
Yeah.
Ashutosh, thank you.
Once you control your guest, yaar.
Once I learn to control you, I will control the others. Ashutosh. Ashutosh, I am glad you're taking it in your stride.
High morals that
I can't hear. I can't hear.
It's
Please
all right.
control your guest.
Okay, Ashutosh, thank you. Thank you. I think you're really
Arnab, what
missing
happened to
being
you?
a
You're
TV
not able to
anchor.
control your guest. yaar.
Arti, I am of the conclusion.
Arnab,
That Ashutosh wants to quit
You can't
politics
control
and
your
come
guest.
back to TV.
This is very
Anyway,
funny.
my question is.
This is very funny. You are
My
not able to
question
control your
is,
guest,
after
yaar.
election-
My question, I'm glad he's smiling at least
What
now.
happened
Because,
to you as an
no,
anchor?
one second. Ashutosh,
What
please.
happened to you as an anchor?
Ashutosh, please. My next question to you. Please listen to me, Ashutosh.
Okay.
You want
I will
proof?
try to
What's
control
Arti?
you.
Arti, one second. Now you see, this is not fair. Let me ask. Ashutosh is cornered today, Arti. I don't want to do this to him, but I have to. The fact is, in August 2011, he wants proof. Arti, by the way, Ashutosh wrote a book. And Ashutosh's book I will now quote. He writes in his book from the very first day. It's all right. Don't plug your book. He says in his book from the very first day, Anna's agitation was accused of harboring Hindu communal elements and of being supported by the RSS. And he goes on to give details. The fact is, Digvijay Singh had shown a letter written by RSS General Secretary Suresh Bhaiyaji Joshi to Anna Hazare extending full support. Point number 2, Nitin Gadkari wrote a letter supporting Anna Hazare. The BJP openly extended support to India against corruption because it suited them. Arvind Kejriwal, Arati Jerath happily accepted that support from the BJP and the RSS with both hands. With both hands. No issues then of communalism.
Absolutely.
No issues of secularism.
Yeah.
No issues of ideology.
No.
Everything willing to compromise
No.
because it suits your political ambition.
No.
Arti will speak first, then Ashutosh will respond. Arti.
No, Arnab, this is the problem with the leaders of India against corruption. There's so much posturing that they get trapped in their own rhetoric.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what is happening. And I'm afraid Arvind Kejriwal and Kiran Bedi are cut of the same cloth. They have done so much posturing over the last few years, and now they're all just getting exposed. It's so easy to expose them because you just take out their tweets,
No,
the statements
example
they made,
after
and
example. For example, I don't understand why
now.
he's getting so worked up today when Ram Madhav went to share a stage in April 2011 and received a letter from him on stage in April 2011. Did Arvind Kejriwal say, no, it's against my ideology? Today, Ashutosh just said 5 minutes back, we are a party led by ideology.
Can I answer?
When Baba Ramdev, known for his RSS links, got support from Anna Hazare in 2011 and sat alongside Ramdev for a fast in 2012, did Arvind Kejriwal say it goes against my ideology? No. So what happens? You discover ideology before an election. I mean, this is how many more examples are required tonight. Ashutosh, please, opening up the debate. Let's get everyone back.
Can I answer, Anna Goswami?
No, please, Ashutosh.
Can I answer your question?
You can try to.
अभी मैं आरती जैरथ को सुन रहा था और साथ ही साथ अर्नब गोस्वामी को सुन रहा था. अगर विश्वनाथ प्रताप सिंह आज जिंदा होते तो आप बेचारे आत्महत्या कर लेते, क्योंकि विश्वनाथ प्रताप सिंह की सरकार को बीजेपी ने सपोर्ट किया था. कोई विश्वनाथ प्रताप सिंह को बोला नहीं, लेकिन
Anarchist comment was the cut-off mark.
That's no answer. That's no answer at all.
Again, going back into history.
When Arvind Kejriwal said anarchist, then they went after them.
जनसंघ बंद हो गई.
Wrongs of the past.
जनता पार्टी में जनसंघ बंद हो गई तो जनता पार्टी कम्युनल हो गई.
तो अभी आप कम्युनलिज्म की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं फिर? नहीं, एक बात बताइए आशुतोष जी, आशुतोष जी एक बात बताइए आप मुझे जरा संक्षिप्त में, एक छोटी सी बात मुझे बताइए। नहीं, वन सेकंड, आज एक मिनट आशुतोष जी मेरी बात सुनिए ना आशुतोष जी, सवाल तो सुन लीजिए। सवाल तो ये है आपसे कि आज अरविंद केजरीवाल घर से दूसरे घर तक,
मेरे सवाल का जवाब,
एक मोहल्ले से दूसरे मोहल्ले तक,
बीजेपी ने उनको सपोर्ट किया।
अच्छा सुन लीजिए, नहीं सिद्धार्थ कैन कम इनटू दिस व्हाट आशुतोष अरे आशुतोष, दिस इज अ डिबेट नॉट अ हिस्ट्री लेसन।
आंसर माय क्वेश्चन।
Okay, so this is a debate, not a history lesson.
Those you must answer politically, not historical. Answer politically. Why Arvind Kejriwal?
No, Ashutosh's logic. Ashutosh, please.
Just there is ideology.
Ashutosh, one second. Siddharth, I just want one counter to Ashutosh and then I'll come back to you. 1 second, please.
Logic you are giving.
Ashutosh, listen. Ashutosh, listen, please.
Committed suicide.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ashutosh, please listen.
BJP has supported VP Singh.
Listen to me, Ashutosh. Ashutosh asks a question today.
Janata Party Jansangh Marg. So Jayaprakash
Ashutosh,
Narayan
you are
has become
saying,
communal.
you are admitting today
in
that
freedom
nobody is
movement,
untouchable, but we
there
still
were so
follow
many communal
untouchability
forces in the
politics.
freedom movement. So the freedom movement
That
has
is what
become
you are
communal.
saying.
What logic you are giving, Arnab? Show
Okay,
some sense of
listen
history,
Ashutosh. Ashutosh, first of all, you gave the example of people before independence saying there were people from all political hues. But I'll tell you one thing which was common to all these people. They were not anti-national. They were not against the country.
I hope
No, just listen to me. Listen to me.
You must say
Listen
they were
to me,
not
Ashutosh.
anarchists.
Today you are saying you are a party driven by ideology. So I want you to say openly on TV today. I want you to say openly on TV today, Ashutosh, please listen to me now. The question people are asking you is from house to house and chalk to chalk and mohalla to mohalla, rally to rally and meeting to meeting. Arvind Kejriwal says, I will fight for
I'm very
secularism.
fond of your sophistry.
No, 1 second.
But today
Was Arvind
fond of your
Kejriwal...
sophistry.
Ashutosh, just listen. Arvind Kejriwal should say today that I discover my ideology now. The ideology did not matter when I was taking support of the RSS. The ideology did not matter when Kiran Bedi said go soft on the BJP. The ideology did not matter when Mohan Bhagwat openly gave me support. The ideology did not matter when Arvind Kejriwal kept quiet when Anna Hazare said let's go along with the BJP and the RSS because it suits us at that time. I mean, if there is ideology, ideology is not the function of your political ambition. Ideology is constant. Ideology stays.
Arnab,
Ideology is not flexible to this point.
Your sophistry today is on the wrong side of the
I mean, you know, Ashutosh, I'm playing the facts to you today.
By your logic, Jayaprakash Narayan was a compromise.
Oh, please, you know, now please stop the JP Narayan movement comparison all the time.
By your logic, today Narendra Modi is a compromised person. Have an affair with the PDP. What kind of logic is this?
Absurd.
What kind of logic?
Ashutosh, Aam Aadmi Party should answer this. Why Kejriwal supported Kiran Bedi as Chief Minister? Don't go to history.
Requires permission of Ashutosh to speak.
Why is Aam Aadmi Party now levelling allegations against Kiran Bedi?
No, we haven't leveled any allegation against her.
Why is Aam Aadmi
we have not.
Party choosing this moment
On a
to
serious
level
note.
allegations against Kiran Bedi?
Because they are nervous.
Arti, let me
why?
seriously
You have to
tell you.
explain why.
Can I add
Are you
something
worried?
to
Not a
what
single
Arvind
allegation.
No, because
Kiran Bedi.
Ashutosh, if Kiran Bedi is
Why
now
are you
gone,
trying to
the
talk
difference
now?
between Kiran Bedi and Arvind Kejriwal today is Kiran Bedi was with BJP then and is openly with BJP now. Arvind Kejriwal was indirectly with BJP then and is against BJP now. That's all the difference is there. What's the difference? They're both on the BJP side 2 years back.
If Vishwanath Pratap Singh had been alive by now,
You are
committed suicide by watching your
You have admitted that Arvind Kejriwal was
He also got BJP support.
You don't realize the significance of this.
got BJP support.
You don't understand the significance of this, Ashutosh, for all the viewers watching Newshour right now. You don't understand the significance of this, that you are admitting on national television that Arvind Kejriwal was with the BJP 2 years back. Now you are saying JP was also, the examples of JP, the examples of pre-independence don't justify the fact that you are admitting on national television. Arvind Kejriwal was with the BJP and the RSS 2 years back.
I have to tell you that Jansangh was merged into Janata Party. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lal Krishna Advani, they merged their party in the Janata Party. So by your logic, Jayaprakash Narayan was a communal person. By your logic, Janata Party was communal.
By your logic, Ashutosh, by your logic, tell me one instance. At least let there be one thing called honesty, Ashutosh. If Arvind Kejriwal is honest, and my question is only to Ashutosh, please. If Arvind Kejriwal was honest, why did Arvind Kejriwal not say? Why did, one second, Mr. Rajagopalan, let me ask Ashutosh, please. Let me ask Ashutosh a very simple question today, which actually I know heart of heart is occurring in his own mind. Today, Aam Aadmi Party leaders have come out and done a self-goal where they have admitted that their own leader was part of a BJP-sponsored, BJP-backed, RSS-backed movement that Anna Hazare said, don't go against the BJP. And Arvind Kejriwal, show me one quote, a moment. Show me one quote today. You talk about history, Ashutosh. Show me one quote where Arvind Kejriwal said, Anna Hazare and Kiran Bedi are forcing me to go against my convictions and my ideology. Show me one sentence when Arvind Kejriwal came out and said, I am being forced to go with the BJP.
What are you talking?
What are you, Ashutosh, show me one example.
What are you talking?
One example. When Arvind Kejriwal said that I am being forced to go soft on the BJP. When did Arvind Kejriwal say? When did Arvind Kejriwal say I'm being asked to go soft on the BJP?
Today
Tell me, give me one example.
Please admit this.
Give me one example when Arvind Kejriwal said I'm being forced to go soft on the BJP.
You admit that you are on the wrong side of the history.
No, Ashutosh, give me one example. Give me one example. The question is, Ashutosh, answer the question.
Following the most opportunistic so much salt she has taken in the Indian history.
Ashutosh, tell me, give me one example when Arvind Kejriwal said, I am being forced. Give me one example when Arvind Kejriwal said, I am being forced to go soft on the BJP. Give me one example. That's all. That's all. Give me one example.
When did he say that? When did
exactly, he didn't say so.
When did he say that?
Exactly, he never said so.
He was never soft on BJP. Arnab Goswami was never soft on the BJP. गडकरी का चिट्ठा खोलने वाले आदमी का नाम था अर्नब गोस्वामी. गडकरी का चिट्ठा खोलने वाले का नाम था अरविंद केजरीवाल. आपको पता ही नहीं है.
Ashutosh, Kiran. Okay, Arati Jerath is asking a question to Ashutosh. Don't get hassled, Ashutosh. Arati Jerath.
Ashutosh, listen. You do realize why Arnab is asking you all these questions, don't you? It's because you have chosen to point fingers at Kiran Bedi today. Why did you raise this point suddenly about Kiran Bedi and her softness on the BJP now at this point? That's why Arnab is asking you these questions.
You were all soft on the BJP then.
Your leader scored a self-goal yesterday.
Can I answer?
You shouldn't raise these things.
Can I answer that?
You're raising them now.
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
मुझे बड़ी हैरानी होती है आप लोगों की बातों को सुन के कि आप इस बात पर किसी को मैं तो आपसे सवाल पूछता हूं कि गडकरी के यहां धरना देने वाला कौन आदमी था और कौन वो बीजेपी का नेता था जिसने अर्नब गोस्वामी को ठग बोला था. कौन रामदेव ने इंडिया अगेंस्ट करप्शन मूवमेंट को हाईजैक करने की कोशिश की थी.
2012 की बात, 2000 पहले क्या हो रहा था? What happened before 2012?
Let me tell you.
What happened before 2012?
What is the relevance of all this?
Arnab, let me make a disclosure.
What is the relevance of all this?
No, I am asking you.
You really want to know the history? Let me tell you.
I am asking.
If you are honest, Arnab Goswami.
No. Kiran Bedi and Arvind Kejriwal went to meat Imam Bukhari in the wake of the allegations that India against corruption was pro-RSS leading. No, 1 second. Ashutosh, Mr. Ashutosh, in your book you have alleged that Kiran Bedi and Arvind Kejriwal went to meet Imam Bukhari in the wake of allegations that the IAC was RSS leading, and you disagreed with that move.
Arnab Goswami, you have to listen to me. You have to listen to me.
Give me one example.
You have to listen to me.
Give me one example.
Are you willing, if you have read my book, have you read on the chapter 190, page 194, where how the BJP connived with the Sharad Pawar and tried to topple the government? Have you read my book? Have you read the book? You have not read the book. And it was
Ashutosh, this is not a show on whether I have read your book.
No, no.
You tell me. You tell me. Let me ask you. No, let me ask you. Let me ask you now.
No.
Ashutosh, don't plug your book. Ashutosh, don't plug your book, please.
Please quote this.
Don't plug your book, please.
You read it.
You read it. Read it now.
How BJP was conniving.
Quote from your book. Quote from your book. Quote from your book.
Randeep Surjewala should know this. Randeep Surjewala should know this. How a senior person of the RSS, he connived with one of the UPA members and he tried to topple the government. It was Arvind Kejriwal who stood firm and said no.
Who in the... No, one second. You're revealing. Ashutosh, I like this.
You have not read
No, Ashutosh, I like this. You are revealing some facts.
At me, may I also ask you a pertinent question? Why is it that Shri Arvind Kejriwal, as also Ms. Kiran Bedi, continue to take a stance during the entire agitation of India against corruption that they were apolitical?
When today, Anna Goswami, when today I am giving you
Ashutosh, listen to Randeep Surjewala, please. Ashutosh, listen.
Why did they do
Ashutosh, listen. Ashutosh, listen.
Well that they were being backed by BJP and Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh? Why were they driven in their anti-Congressism to an extent where they hid behind this clock and they did not disclose this to anyone, knowing fully well that they were being backed by Bharatiya Janata Party and its affiliate organizations? And why are you saying this today? Because you have no understanding of that is why the cat is out of the bag.
Sorry, I have to say this.
Why is Mr. Kejriwal and Ms. Kiran Bedi hiding behind and not coming on their television show and saying the truth as it is, that yes, they had the support of BJP and RSS, that it was an anti-Congress agitation, that they were duping people, that they had pro-BJP leanings, and that they were supported by Bharatiya Janata Party and its affiliate organizations, and that they had decided not to attack BJP, not to attack BJP's corruption in the states like Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand and other states. And is it not a fact that even today Ms. Kiran Bedi and Mr. Kejriwal is dismissive of all these allegations, despite the fact that it's your party which is now coming out in the open and conceding it? And none less than your patriarch, Mr. Shanti Bhushan, has said that Mr. Kejriwal had pro-BJP leanings. He sought support of Baba Ramdev. He only changed his mind later when he formed a political party. The nation needs to know, people of Delhi need to know what was the reason of all this conspiracy. And both Siddharth as also Ashutosh, you need to answer these questions.
Randeep Surjewala, please. Randeep Surjewala, you have not read what Mr. Shanti Bhushan has said. He has never uttered a word that Arvind Kejriwal
what, Ashutosh?
Ashutosh? Published in today's newspaper. Kindly read Hindi newspapers. You are a Hindi editor and we expect you to read at least the Hindi press.
Randeep Surjewala, I am telling you, Shanti Bhushan has said that the BJP is a communal party, it pursues a communal agenda. That's what Shanti Bhushan has said.
No, 1 second. I think
not Shanti
why
Bhushan.
can't
He hasn't made any comment on that.
And I never interrupt you.
No,
May
sir,
I ask you, Ashutosh, why is Kiran Bedi and why are Arvind Kejriwal not coming onto the television and clarifying the truth?
Because all this will come in the open. All this will come in the open.
As to why India against corruption had become individuals against Congress movement, and why has it now got converted into an individual aspiration for chief ministership?
Simple question today.
The two have fallen.
Simple, very elementary question. Randeep Surjewala, let me ask Ashutosh a very simple question.
We knew there was a one mole and that was a Congress mole. We knew there is one mole and that was exposed. There is a Congress mole in IAC. Why don't you answer about that mole? Why don't you answer why did you support Aam Aadmi Party which had a tacit understanding with BJP?
Siddharth, I don't
answer these two questions. Surjewala, forget about the rest of the thing. Forget about the rest of the thing. Answer these two questions. There was one mole which was Congress mole. We all know about it. Why did you plant a mole there?
Kumar Vishwas,
Do answer. Why did you
Ashish
support
Khetan.
Aam Aadmi Party? A B
Why
team
was
of
she
BJP.
saying she's apolitical?
No,
Why was she
Surjewala,
saying she's not
let's stop the
interested
debate
in
then.
politics?
No, no.
Why
So,
was she
Mr.
going
Siddharth Nath
away
Singh and
from
Mr.
Kejriwal?
Surjewala.
Arey Baba,
No, Mr.
Sonia
Siddharth
Gandhi
Nath
also
Singh and
said-
Mr. Surjewala, I
I'll tell
request
you,
all the viewers
Sonia Gandhi
tonight
said-
at this
Sonia
point,
Gandhi said, "I'm
at
not
this point,
interested in
at this
politics."
point, and I am asking
Rajiv
for
Gandhi
views.
said, "I'm not
We have
interested
5
in
minutes
politics."
on the debate. Who do
Why
you
don't you
believe
answer
in?
that?
They will
No, one
support
second.
Aam Aadmi Party.
Why did Sonia Gandhi, why did Rajiv Gandhi say if they are not interested in politics, then they get interested in politics? Please
Surjewala,
answer,
don't.
why did Sonia Gandhi say she's not
Siddharth,
interested
don't
in
divert.
politics?
Don't
And then
divert
she
the
goes and becomes
agenda.
the president of
Don't divert the
Congress
agenda.
Party.
Well, you
Don't divert the
No,
agenda.
no, no,
history like
I'm not
like
diverting.
Ashutosh now, Siddharth.
I'm not diverting.
We
I'm
all
asking
know
Mr.
history
Surjewala
and
to
we all
answer
have
this question
lessons in history.
along with Ashutosh.
Let's not digress from the truth.
We come back to the subject. 7 minutes left on this Newshour debate now, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10 or 2 p.m., Mr. Rajagopalan. Before I take your question, I want to say something to the
Why
viewers.
Aam Aadmi and
This
Congress
Newshour
came
debate
together?
extended by 10 more minutes to allow live tweeting on the subject with the hashtag Newshour Newsbreak. And my question tonight is very simply this, and I want everyone, especially Ashutosh, to listen. Everyone knows, including Ashutosh, that Arvind Kejriwal said I'm apolitical. Everyone knows, including Ashutosh, Anna Hazare said the organization is apolitical. Everyone
Again,
knows, including
Arnab
Ashutosh.
Goswami's
Allow
sermonization
me
is
to
started.
complete, and I'm coming to the point. 1 minute.
Your sermonization is started.
1 minute, Ashutosh. Listen to me. Have the patience, please. Please, you used to have a lot more patience earlier. That your views are
sermonize.
Arvind
Arnab, don't
Kejriwal's
sermonize,
USP
yaar.
was
Ask
or not?
questions, don't
Here's a
sermonize.
question, please. Question.
No, no.
Did Arvind Kejriwal tell the whole
don't
country
sermonize, ask
that his
questions.
basic views was Arvind Kejriwal? If you were following Arvind Kejriwal's political career, ask anyone in India today, what was his USP? What was Anna's USP? That they are apolitical. Please, allow me to complete. Today,
And
today you
Kiran
can't
Bedi
say
is
we never were.
unfinished.
So what?
You can't ask such
Don't
a long
ask questions. Yes, we took RSS support.
Don't
Yes,
sermonize.
inside
No, ask
inside
pointed
our
questions.
meetings, Kiran Bedi was lobbying for BJP. Yes, inside our meetings, Anna Hazare was telling Kiran Bedi, "Chalo, theek hai,
Arnab Goswami, you
go
are
with him."
repeating yourself.
What was happening behind the closed doors, Ashutosh?
Why are you repeating yourself? We know all
Ashutosh,
that.
was
Yeah,
Arvind
said it n
Kejriwal
number of
truly
times.
apolitical
What is
then?
your question? Tell me. Ask.
The question is, was Arvind Kejriwal's basic USP that he's
Please ask
apolitical?
questions, but you're
The question is
repeating
that was Arvind
yourself.
Kejriwal's
There's no
basic
point in
USP that he's apolitical? Was Arvind Kejriwal's basic unique selling point that he's apolitical or not?
Hello?
What
you
is
finished?
hello? What that is basic USP that is apolitical or not?
His basic USP is that he's a crusader against corruption.
Well, was he
If you don't realize
apolitical?
this, what can I say?
Apolitical crusader against corruption or apolitical? Why are you hesitating?
Arnab, no movement ever in the world is apolitical.
Oh God! Now
Every
this is
political
that
movement.
incredible
Whether
moment.
you take a Martin Luther
This
King
is, you
movement,
ask anyone
whether
today.
you take-
Oh,
whether
please,
you
this
take
is a big
JP movement,
revelation.
every
Please, now
movement
you
is a
compare
political
from
movement
JP, you go
because
to
it
Martin
fights
Luther King.
against the establishment.
Ashutosh,
it's a politics.
I pit my views against yours at this point of time on the news, and I tell you, I say to people tonight that everybody believed Arvind Kejriwal was apolitical. Arvind Kejriwal told everybody he's apolitical. Anna Hazare said I'm apolitical. Kiran Bedi said I'm apolitical. Today, if you say, no movement is apolitical, then every single statement of Arvind Kejriwal between the years 2010 to 2012 is a lie. Every time he said I'm apolitical, was it a lie? And why did you say I'm apolitical? Who forced you to say I'm apolitical? Why didn't you say? Why did Arvind say we are apolitical?
Please have some sense of history.
Again, you're going
Some
into
sense
history.
of
I'm talking
history.
about recent
You're
events.
talking about
Arti.
I'm talking
No,
about
what
the
is
process,
saying?
you're talking about the
No,
individual.
history is
the
needed.
basic-
Aam Aadmi Party has
I'm
become a
talking about
history
the
now.
process, you're talking
Aam
about
Aadmi
individual.
Party
Don't mix
will
up
become a
these two.
history.
An individual can be apolitical, but the process is always political.
What?
Because the process is the process which is fighting against the establishment. What are you talking about?
This is some theory
You're mixing
lesson.
up both the things. I'm talking about process, you're talking about individual.
I am saying Arvind Kejriwal's USP was that he's apolitical. Everybody thought he's apolitical. That's why he
Let me
became
tell you.
Arvind Kejriwal, a leader, because everybody felt he's the new element
he
in
was
our
apolitical.
politics.
Yes, he was apolitical in the sense because he was not fighting elections at that
No.
point of time.
What's it? If he
But
was
his movement was a
apolitical, if he
political
was
movement.
Arati Jerath.
But his
What is
movement
this?
was a
Let Arvind
political
Kejriwal
movement.
come on the news now and answer this question. Arati Jerath.
Fighting against the government.
He should
It was
be
the mass movement. And the mass movement was a political movement. What are you saying?
You've sinned as much as she has. You and Kiran Bedi, you're both cut of the same cloth. Don't point fingers at Kiran Bedi because you'll be asked uncomfortable questions about your statements, your posturing, all the rhetoric that you have used in the past.
That's your understanding. See, that's your understanding. How can I help you? That's your
Of
understanding.
course,
My
that's
understanding
what's
is different.
happening today. That's what's happening, and you have no
Even
answers.
when I was
you have
journalism,
no
my
answers to
understanding
the
was different.
questions Arnab is putting to you.
No, I have answers. Your understanding cannot be
You
my
only
understanding.
give us
My
lessons
understanding
in
cannot be your
history.
understanding.
Every question Arnab asks you quote some historical figure to justify yourself.
No, Arti, by your logic, Vishwanath Pratap Singh would have committed suicide. If we had gone by your logic. By your logic, JP would have committed suicide. Because you are mixing,
No,
because somebody has
not
supported
by
somebody,
logic.
somebody has become communist.
No, Kiran Bedi. Okay, so here's one question. By the way, I insist tonight, at least as far as I'm concerned, everyone's concerned, most people thought Arvind Kejriwal, they believed Arvind Kejriwal.
Politician.
No, most
At
people,
least VP Singh
most
never
people
claimed to be a
believed
politician,
Arvind
never
Kejriwal.
claimed to be apolitical. He was an honest to God politician.
No, one second. Last point tonight.
I can't. Too many people are speaking. I can't hear.
Right. Last question tonight. Please listen, Ashutosh. It'll be instructional, be interesting.
Arnab, please don't sermonize.
Ashutosh, I'm asking questions. I'm saying, please listen. What is sermonizing in this? You've said
you're
so
not
much.
asking questions.
It's all right.
You take
I'll ask
long pauses.
Ashutosh,
You take long pauses and long sentences. Please ask pointed questions.
Ashutosh, relax. It's all right. When Kiran Bedi, said to Anna Hazare, when there was a move to target only the Congress and when there was an attempt by Kiran Bedi to negotiate a meeting with LK Advani to dislodge the government, which you say Sharad Pawar was an integral member of, right? And which you claim Prashant Bhushan and Shanti Bhushan agreed to. 1 second, Ashutosh, let me complete. I want to know once if this whole big political conspiracy was happening in a movement people thought was apolitical. My simple question to you is, what on earth was a man called Arvind Kejriwal doing? Don't tell me he protested. Did he walk out? Was there a public statement? Did he declare the movement political? Did he say I will not be part of it? Or did he quietly go along with it? Was he the Bhishma Pitama?
Proposal. Arnab Goswami, please listen. Don't summarize, yaar. I know Bhishma Pitama. He rejected the proposal. He said nothing doing. Nobody will go to LK Advani. It is because of his firmness. It's because of his firmness. Really? If you do not know this, I can't help it.
Where did he reveal it?
He did not suspend Kiran Bedi at that time.
Then why did he come out and say the movement is apolitical?
Why he did not suspend Kiran Bedi?
Why did he stay together with them?
Why he did not suspend Kiran Bedi?
Ashutosh, why didn't you write in your book?
Cohabitating with people who were actively
those who got the
conspiring to bring down the Congress government. Will Ashutosh answer? Will Ashutosh answer? Why was Arvind Kejriwal cohabitating, siding with, conferring with, sitting with people who were conspiring actively with Bharatiya Janata Party, RSS, and as he says, some people who were affiliates of the Congress to bring down the Congress? Was that the movement called India Against Corruption? And why was he all along then saying that this is a apolitical movement? Why was Kiran Bedi saying that this is a apolitical movement? Why were they both saying, Kiran Bedi and Kejriwal, that we have nothing to do with politics, that we will never be part of politics? Is this not patent lie, political dishonesty and game of one-upmanship and political opportunism on part of both Kejriwal and Kiran Bedi?
Arnab, why is Randeep Surjewala being so sanctimonious?
Well, anyway, I leave. I'm short of time now.
They supported Arvind Kejriwal as chief minister.
I'm short of time now.
History. Why did they do it?
I'm short of time now, and unlike Kiran Bedi, I actually mean it. My question is, I'm short of time. Unlike Kiran Bedi, I actually mean it.
AAP did double speak.
Okay, now, what do you think happened? What do you think happened? Did Arvind Kejriwal compromise earlier? Is he therefore in a position to take on the BJP? Let the debate continue. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight.